Hey everybody, Frantic Backpacker here. So I'm not backpacking today. I'm doing something a lot different. I'm going down to the trout stream. I'm gonna fish for some trout. And it is Friday, August 19th, 2022. And I am on the Autrain River and I'll be downstream of the power dam. And I was there probably 12, 13 years ago. And I was familiar with the stream. Went down there about a week ago and it is a lot different. So today I'm just going to try to capture some video of what the stream looks like today, and then put that up and try to do some fishing on the side. I'm not really worried if I don't catch any fish, but more interested in seeing what's going on with the stream itself. So the plan is to walk into the stream and do mostly some filming just to see what the stream looks like now, and then mostly put the camera away and fish my way back. So we'll see how it goes, see what the stream looks like. Should be a good time. And the weather is nice right now, but there's some rain coming in probably in 2 or 3 hours, so I may also get a little wet. We'll see. So this is the walk down to the falls from the parking spot. It's pretty steep. It's 100 and some odd feet, I think. Coming back up sucks, but going down is pretty easy. Oh yeah, and there's a shit ton of people here today. It's Friday around noon. Hopefully they're all just spectators and I won't see anybody past the bridge. And they always have screaming kids because that's the way it is. But hey, what are you gonna do? Everybody come down here and take a look. It is good to see. Alright, so I walked down the hill and across that bridge right there. I'll get some shots of that later. There's a bunch of people there right now. There's a power station itself. I think it's got 2 turbines, water powered turbines, with the water that comes down from Forest Lake or the Cleveland Cliffs Basin. Comes down through a pipe, I forget what that pipe's called, into the station here, spins the turbines, creates some electricity, and then the water gets allowed to come out right here. So one thing I was trying to explain here is that the water levels and where they're at right now. In this video it's August, and of course the water levels will vary by time of year and whether or not that power station's running. Since we're in the fall, the water level's low, but the power station's running, so that normally raises the water level of the stream in this area. But you can see it's just low, and it's partially because of the time of the year. What you can also see is the normal water line for the highest water level that you would see typically in the spring. You can see it here with the red arrows that I've put in and where the water line would be based on where the plant growth is and where it stops. So overall, I was just trying to point out that the water level is very low right now. So like I said, ordinarily I would go ahead and fish this, but I'm going to film my way in and fish my way out, more or less. You can see it's, even with the station running, it's about as deep right where the wall is right there, but you know where the foam is, but then it gets super shallow right away. It's I mean, if there's any fish, they're over there. They're not over here. And it's fairly cleared out. There's not too many trees in the way right here. So this is maybe about the same as it used to be. A little harder to get to. It looks like it's a little steeper here and there's been some erosion. And so you could, like I said, start fishing here and then go walking down that. There's probably some rainbow in there, fast moving water. So that's not bad. This is what I'm talking about. Unless you walk down in the water, you can't get down there. You can't fish this. There's a spot to go down there. It's pretty narrow. Actually, even with the station on, this water's moving pretty slow. So I mean, you could fish that. A little problematic with the downed trees there, but it's doable. You're gonna have to get your feet wet. I'm gonna follow. I usually walk up on the other trail here, but oh, these trees are wet. And I'm soaked. Another little goes down here. Could fish this as well. It's just that when you're walking in the water, you know, it's noise. This is super slick because it just rained. Jesus Christ. So you have to be super careful going over that in waders, or even if you're not in waders. There's really no point. You can go around to the left, I guess. I probably wouldn't try that. So I went around where those two trees were down. Could easily walk down there and I guess walk up that way a little bit, fish that. Definitely rainbow if you're gonna catch something, I would think. So just beyond there where those trees are is where the stream comes together, and that's the first hole. I mean, you could fish this. I don't know if there's anything here. It's super shallow. It's like a foot deep, but maybe over by those trees. Alright, I'm gonna go around. Alright, so that's where I just was. Came down the path. I mean, it would be hard to fish this right here with this tree limb. You could do it, I guess. Right up there's the first hole. And this is where the stream from the falls comes through. So you have the natural Outrain River coming from the Forest Lake down by itself, comes down here, and then joins up with the part of the stream on my right, which comes from the power station. They join up and then it's one stream the rest of the way. So I'm going to cross over here, walk all the way around, and come out at the first hole. You could walk in right here and kind of fish that area right over there on the right, and then kind of cross the stream to the left side and fish the first hole over on the right. But like I said, I'm filming on the way in and fishing on the way out, so right now I'm just gonna walk all the way around to the first hole. Alright, so I was just over there on that little point of land. I crossed over there to the right of where I am right now. Like I said, you could fish all this. That's a deep-ish kind of spot right there. And then this is what used to be the first hole. Right up over there. It's a lot, to me, from what I remember, it's a lot shallower. And I know it's middle of August, but this is just super shallow. I don't know why I'm creeping. I'm not going to fish right now. Just used to being moving slow, so don't scared to fish you. So, like I said, this used to be a really deep area in here, and it's just not. I don't know if you can see with the reflections, but it's like 2 feet, maybe. Maybe there's still fish hanging out over there, but this is just super shallow. There's really, I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that it's August. You come here in May and the water should be up. Maybe that's why it looks like it's not really a hole anymore. I used to fish over there too. You know, stand on the left side here and then fish the opposite shore. I don't remember this tree being here. There's a bunch of clams on the ground. And those weren't here either. I know that. I can see them all in the water here. So like I said, I used to fish up over there. There's maybe some fish there hiding. Yeah, I don't think this tree was here, because I used to walk up to the left, cross the stream, and then keep going. This tree wasn't here. And I can feel the crunching of all these clam shells. Obviously you're not fishing any of this. But anyway, the next area was right around this little bend right here. It was a very open area 10 or 12 years ago, and it's not like that anymore. Like I said, I used to walk across there and then stick to the right side and fish the left, but you can't cross that anymore. So you got to go up on land on the left and try to find a place to get down into the stream, and you just can't, because the bank is too steep. Should be able to come out where that tree is laying this way with the two branches sticking straight up. Should be able to come out there. I'll take a look. I think you could do it. There's this tree that's down right here. You could probably do a butt scoot on that. You know, put your feet over here, sit on it, swing your feet over, get to the other side, and then maybe walk that way. So maybe you can still do that. Looks like some people already have. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not trying to fish right now. I'm going to walk up the left side. So there's the down tree that I was just at. You see, you can't really get down to the water right here. I mean, if you're adventurous, that's like a 2-foot drop right there. You could maybe sit on it and hopefully not tear your waders, but I probably wouldn't do that. I would just try to go over the tree, go across, and then walk the opposite side of the stream and fish all this. See, this is what I'm talking about. I would have come walking up the opposite side there and fished all this. This actually looks kind of deep. This could be 4 feet deep over here and through here. And it gets shallow again right there. But yeah, if you walk across the opposite shore, you could probably, I think last time I was here a week ago, I crossed right there. But I still haven't made it to that down tree with the 2 things sticking up. You can see the trail here is kind of a trail, not as trodden as I remember it. I don't know if just not many people come down here anymore or what. Oh, these branches are slippery. But the other thing, on the other side of the stream, you can see they clear cut this for some reason, I think. I mean, that's obviously cut. That's obviously cut. I don't know why they did that, but they did. It's just weird. I don't know why they would do that. And it just keeps going along the side of the stream here. Who knows? All right. I'll try not to slide down this hill. Oh, jeez. That is what they call mushy. All right, so you can hear, look at these clamshells. And they're in the water, and I mean, you can hear them. Alright, here's that tree with the two limbs sticking up I was talking about. You can see further on is that down tree I said you could probably cross. Sit on it, swing the legs, and stand back up. Cross right there. Come down this side of the stream. I mean, it's quasi deep there, but with all these trees right here, that's tough to get a lure in there and see if there's fish in there. I mean, there should be, right? It's kind of deep. It's like 3 feet deep there, but you don't have much room to cast. These trees might have been here last time. I seem to remember that 10, 12 years ago. Now this is the part, so I would fish all this right here. This is the part up here. It used to be a long, wide, shallow stretch, and now there's just a shit ton of trees down. Like normally I would walk up the left side here and try to fish the right side, but I'm gonna go, maybe I'll try to walk that. Alright, so I decided not to walk that because I'm not trying to fish right now. If I was trying to fish, I would walk that. But here's just more of this clear-cut area. I'm pretty sure this was all woods before on the left here as I walk downstream. And they just cut it all down. I don't know what the hell, why they did that. So I'm way off the stream now. Oh, these fucking wood is slippery. But yeah, I mean, look at that. It's all open. That did not used to be like that. I don't get it. I'm gonna try to get back down to the stream here, so I can look at that, what used to be the wide, shallow part of the stream that now has 50,000 trees cut down on it. Thank you, DNR. I mean, I'm sure some of them fell too. I'm not gonna blame the DNR for everything. And they're good people. They're trying to do what they can for the woods and the critters, so God bless them. Yeah, see, this stuff wasn't here before. Go out into the water here a little. So yeah, I was just by those down trees down there. Walked up along the bank there. You can't get down to there from the trail. You gotta walk the water if you want to fish any of that. And this is shallow, but this used to be wide open. You know, obviously that tree was there, but this tree wasn't here. It looks like it fell. That one looked like it fell. This one definitely fell straight into the stream. So this wide open area is not really wide open anymore. Used to be able to just walk down this, and I used to fish the right side a little bit. This was really more of a transit path to get to the second hole. Not really prime fishing area. I mean, this tree's not doing the fish any good. There's no water here. I'm not worried about the camera. Oh shit, I forgot to turn on the GPS. Dumbass! But I don't want to dunk the GPS if I can avoid it. And my dad mentioned, can you get up over on the right side? And it looks like you can, like right there. I don't know if there's a trail over there because I never had to walk over there before. But maybe I'll give that a shot. Problem being, if I can't get in the water down there and cross, I gotta come all the way back this side and cross again. And you can probably see on the left up here, on the left, you can't get up there. It's too steep. There's no way. You need a freaking ladder. So once you go walking down this, you're committed. You're either gonna go up the shore on the right, or you're walking all the way back against the water, against the flow. So what do I want to do? If I was fishing, I would walk it. You can see there's a tree down in the water, and then a trunk down in the water further down. I hope you can see. That's right at the start of the second hole. So again, if I was fishing, I'd walk up that right side, or try to. That's what I did last week. And then I had to stop there because I couldn't go any further. So I'm going to go on the right side here and see if there's a trail or some way to get down to the water. Because the reason I'm doing that is that when you get down past the second hole, there's another spot to cross the stream. You know, either way. I usually went down the right side as I walked downstream, and then cross back to the left, because there's nowhere to go there on the right side of the stream. I have never been on this side of the stream. Ow. Oh, that's my back. Let go. Ow, that was my head. Make sure I still got my glasses. It's this red marker over here. Nothing, just somebody being stupid. So obviously you can walk over here, which is nice. You go down to where that down tree is. Can you walk on the right side, which is technically the west side? Yes. Can you get down to the water? No. So this down tree, pretty sure that wasn't there before. That other one on the other side was. This is the start of the second hole. Like I said, I don't know if you can get around this tree that's down in the stream. I don't think you can. I think it's too deep, and even worse in the spring. So if you could walk to that and then backtrack, you can see what I'm talking about. The other shore, way too steep to get up. You can't get up that. You'd have to walk all the way back against the water, against the current, and that would suck. So, and this, I mean, it looks like you can walk around over here, but I don't know if it comes back out in the stream. So I mean, you'd have to walk, fish down in the water. I don't even know if this is worth fishing, but you could walk and fish down to here. Fish, you'd have to stop and go all the way back up to get on the east side of the stream. But I'm gonna do a little exploration here and see if I can find a way to the water by walking around this down tree. Jesus. Just a few down trees. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is a trail or not. I guess I'm going over this tree. This wouldn't be too bad, except I'm wearing waders and it feels like it's about 100 degrees outside. Of course it's not. It's high 60s, low 70s. Okay. Okay. So I remember walking here, well, in the stream here, and there's a slug on this branch. Oh. Oh, man. Yeah, okay. Get out of here, mosquito. So, I mean, this used to be the first hole, and it's just not here anymore. I mean, second hole, I'm sorry. That does look shallow, but that, I mean, that used to be a hole right there. You can see it's a little deeper right there, but I don't know if there's fish there anymore with that being shallow. So let's pretend we walked down the water and we came up to this down tree and we want to get here where I'm standing. God, look at all the clams in the water. Jeez. I mean, yeah, that's shallow enough right now. In the spring, I don't know. Right now you could do it. You could walk right around this limb, but there's no fish here anymore. This isn't a hole. That looks like it's a little deeper. But not much. Is that like 2 feet deep right there? This used to be a real deep hole, and it's just not anymore. You couldn't even see the bottom before. But anyway, I would walk up this side on the west side and fish across there. And you can see from here, if you're walking on the other side of the shore, which is normally what you do, you can't get down here. It's too steep, too high. Just no shot. And you can't cast either because all these trees are in the way. It's about up to my knee right now. So I mean, maybe there's fish there. I don't know. Not much of a hole anymore. I'm just hoping I can walk up this right/west side. Wait. I'm walking north. The stream runs north and south. Downstream is to the north. To my right is east. Sorry. So I usually walk up the east side here. And she's getting a little deeper here. Up to my thighs. I mean, you could throw your line over there, I guess. Still. I don't know if there's any fish left right there. With it being that shallow. Ooh. I mean, There's just thousands of clamshells, little teeny ones, all over the stream bed. This is less than a foot deep here, all the way across. This I kind of remember. That's super shallow. Again, maybe it's just that it's August. Maybe it's a foot or two deeper in the spring. I don't know. It's been too long. And I don't usually come here in the spring. There should be fish in there. Under the tree in the shade, it's a little deeper over there. And I think, I want to say right here is where I used to cross. Or maybe up there, and then I walked up and went up there. But you can see now it's washed out. Good luck getting up that hill. I don't think so. I guess this used to be all underwater. Jeez. I guess you could walk over to there on the other side of this log, maybe. Could fish that. Let me see if I can get there. A lot of deer tracks. This is mucky, marshy, muddy spot. Yeah, look at these clams. I mean, what is going on? Well, get a better grip on my stuff here. And I'm up to my thigh. Being super fucking careful because these rocks are slippery as hell. That would be tough in the spring. I don't know about doing that in the spring. It'd be a little iffy. I'd fish that. This is a spot that I like to go to. Fish that under those trees. But it's super shallow. So this is the big bend that after the second hole, there's a big bend that wraps around way to the left. And I'm on the other side of that bend now. See, the stream comes way up the right side and then makes a big bend to the left here. Used to fish this. Like I keep saying though, it's too shallow right now, probably. And there used to be a path that came down to here as well. That's not here anymore. I'm just going to go a little further here and peek down the stream and probably fish my way back. Yeah, see, I mean, this is not even underwater. And like I keep saying, with a side like that, you can't climb up there. I mean, maybe. And yet, yeah, I guess I just go up to that point and stop. Just gotta be careful. Don't step on a rock and wipe out. There's a spot you could get up. Now, is that a trail? I don't know. I guess I'll find out on the way back, right? Yeah, I used to fish all that. Not so much in the fall. Just less places to fish, I guess. Yeah, this looks fairly trampled down. I'm gonna say by people, because I don't want it to be something else. Hey, frog. Alright, we saw wildlife, we saw a frog. And I used to go a lot further than this too. I used to keep going. That looks impassable. Got trees down on both sides. Yeah, don't go in the water over there. Well, I mean, you're fucked. You walk up that far and that's as far as you're going. I don't know how you get around that. Maybe on the right side, but that looks deep. Well, I think that's about as far as I'm going to go today. I'll turn on the GPS, which I forgot to do, so I can track where exactly I am on the stream. Look at it later. But I'm going to go fish that and start walking back. But I mean, for me, it's always been just being down here on the stream, in nature, sound of the stream. It's nice outside. If I catch fish, great. If I don't, that's okay too. Anyway, I'll probably catch a little video here and there on the way back, but time to do some fishing.